if you're starting violin very soon and you're going to be going to your first lesson, whether you're an adult, beginner, or a parent want to know what to get for their son or daughter to take to their lesson, I'm going to tell you. You need a violin bow, you need a bow hold buddy, and you need a block of rosin. So let's take a look at those three things. Violin, bow, the bow hold buddy, this little piece of equipment here, alright, and a block of rosin. So I'm going to go through these three things: violin and bow, bow hold buddy, and a block of rosin. First thing, the violin. When you're looking for your violin, you're going to consider three things. You're going to consider your budget, how much you're going to spend on the instrument. You're going to consider where you're going to buy it, and you're also going to think about the size of the violin that you'll need. With regard to the budget, you do not need to spend any more than $300 or $400. My violin, which you're looking at, it cost me £500, and I bought that 36 years ago. I've never replaced it with any other fancier violin. That's the one I use every day. So your budget, $300 to $400, that'll buy you a very decent instrument with a lovely, reliable sound quality. I wouldn't go under $100 because the sound of the instrument might be that great. Where are you going to buy it? Online or at a music store. You can go to a general music store with all different instruments, or you can go to a string instrument seller. If you're going to go to an online store, Fiddler Shop in America, US-based company, and it specialises in string instruments and accessories. That particular one of their violins, the Fiddlerman Orchestra Beginner, it's an excellent violin, $399, and you get violin, shoulder rest, rosin, bow, and a beautiful case. And there's also a video to let you take a look and listen to it being played. So they're online. You can also go to Amazon. There are some fantastic violin stores that sell their instruments through Amazon. So the third thing to think about is the size of the violin that you'll need. They come in different sizes, and the most common sizes are quarter, half, 3/4, and 4/4. Now, as a guide, teenagers and adults usually need a full-size violin. So if you're visiting a music shop, you will be given lots of different sizes to hold and try out. And here's how you know which is the correct size for you. You'll place the violin on your shoulder as if you were going to play, just like that. You'll stretch your left hand out, you'll stretch out your left arm, and if your fingers can easily reach this part of your violin, the scroll, if your fingers can easily reach that, then that violin is the correct size for you. If you are stretching your arm too much, it's too big. So if you can reach the scroll easily and you have got a V in your arm, that violin's ideal for you. Let's take a look at the detail here. If you're a parent or guardian buying a violin for your child, you should consider your child's age and growth rate. Now, if you think that they'll soon use a full-size violin, it'll be better to choose that size rather than buying a smaller one that you're going to have to replace in a couple of months. I want to show you this wee detail on a PDF that I have in the description. The PDF is everything you need to start violin, and I'm going to go straight down to the size. I've explained that detail. There's a chart showing you the different sizes of the violins, and there's actual detail for our measurement and the approximate age of the student in relation to, on average, what size of an instrument usually is best. You've got a little video from Fiddler Shop, and the gentleman in the video shows you how to choose the right violin size. So you have your violin and you've got your bow. Second thing that you need is the bow hold buddy, which is this beautiful little gadget. It's actually in the shape of a frog. Take a look. The frog's mouth, its nose, its eyes. And I'm going to do another video about the bow hold body. It goes onto the violin and it is fantastic for training the violin student how to hold the bow correctly. So let me show you how it works. I'm going to take my bow and I twist the end pin towards myself completely. You'll see the hair of the bow becoming loose. Take that out and you're going to put the little frog on there, in through that. Okay, now he goes away right up to there, if I can get him placed on. He goes on there, this bit goes in there, and the next thing you do goes like that. Put this back on. Twist that, tighten the bow hair. What happens is so you have to adjust this a tiny bit. Now you can see how I have positioned the bow hold body. You put your thumb under there. You put your index finger under the frog's chin. Rest those there and your baby finger goes in there. So it instantly allows the violin player to place their fingers exactly in the correct spot, right from the very first lesson, with your index finger under the frog's chin. I think it's a fantastic device. Okay, so that's the bow hold body, and it stays on. You don't need to unwind the bow again and take the bow hold body off until muscle memory has kicked in and you know exactly what way to hold your bow. Okay, so that's the bow hold body, and the final piece of equipment that I want to tell you about is your rosin. This one I have is Gustav Bernadel, and I have it a long time, as you will see. Now let me show you this. You get dark rosins and you get light rosins. The dark rosin, it becomes a little stickier over time, but if you live in a colder climate, it's less likely that your dark rosin will become sticky. If you live in a warm, humid location, you're safer not going for a dark coloured rosin. Go for the light. The light rosin creates more dust when it's played, so you just need to gently clean your violin and your bow, the wood of your bow, after you finish practicing, and it stops a build-up of the rosin and the dust over time. Dark rosin produces a warm, rich sound. The light rosin produces a brighter sound on the instrument. A brand new bow won't have any rosin on it, which means it's not going to make a sound. You need the rosin on it to create friction between the bow hair and the violin string. Many violins come with their own block of rosin, and if you're buying your violin at a store, the staff will show you how to apply the rosin. So that's 3 items: the violin and bow, the bow hold body, and the block of rosin. I want to draw your attention to a couple of wee posts that I have written on my website about starting the violin. You've got 3 posts in particular that guide you through your instrument, how to choose your instrument, where to get it, the rosin and the bow hold body. So that's it. So there you have it. The 3 items that you need if you're starting violin lessons. You need a violin, a bow hold body and a block of rosin. That's all you need. Now what I want you to do, I'm going to give you a wee bit of homework before your actual first lesson. I want you to go to my website and go through the posts, because in the different posts I have detail about the violin and bow, the bow hold body and the rosin, and lots more detail. There's a lot of resources on the website. Go to it and you're going to get a lot of information and guidance there. Alright? Now to see if there's anything you want to ask me, email me. Okay? Bye-bye.